It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go. Here comes the return from the end zone. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. He was looking for Albert Okuebunam was the target there. And it's 2nd down. Bridgewater. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 75 yards. And the Broncos on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, that maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. This is caught by Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Damian Williams. An 8-yard touchdown run. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
and down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Eddie Goldman with a sack. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They go play action. Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run it here with Gordon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Bridgewater. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Though he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Bridgewater. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep, Demir Berg. On the return, it's Berg. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bears take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant from 19 yards away. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Bridgewater will try and throw. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Fields on first down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Meanwhile, Fields' throw pulled in by Robinson here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Fields throwing again. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
On fourth down, Fields. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. To throw, Bridgewater. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll hand it off now, Williams, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now a first down throw, Fields. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Bridgewater on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields caught out left side by Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Bridgewater to throw it. Looking deep downfield. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks him, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, Sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Again, Fields. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bears. Darnell Mooney from 13 yards out. And the Bears cut into that lead. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's... And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing, the interception. If he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math, but don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now this throw caught left side, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now Bridgewater. That's complete. Okuegbunam. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And again, it's Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34. Throwing, Bridgewater. Rolling, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that's caught at the 2. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
He's got him in, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Fields now to throw. Opens. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. This pass caught by Hamler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. Play action now. Bridgewater. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Komet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fields to Komet there for a Chicago first. On first down, Fields. Deep ball for Goodwin. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, 51 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Play fake. Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Here's Bridgewater. Complete at the 1. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total. But they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end.